Circumstances brought us to Rock Hill first, just our schedule, and we had for a couple of years been kind of testing out a few different churches and just kind of looking for a church home.
We came to Rock Hill to have an opportunity to reach out to people within our sphere of influence and hopefully lead them to Jesus, bring them to church where they'd feel comfortable.
Rock Hill was kind of a young church and they needed, service and help, and I felt like it was some place I could, I wanted to get to know people and kind of serve and be part of a community and plug myself in and feel like I'm contributing.
We actually came to the life training classes first. Kind of clicked with everybody and started coming, and then got a missional community and got plugged in, and it was great.
I was at Anchor Point, and Kyle was talking about starting this church called Rock Hill. We didn't really have a name for it then, but starting this church that was very missional oriented, and it had a lot to do with being less programmatic with their time, spent more time out in the community with people, and it seemed a lot more simple, and I love simplicity.
It has really helped me to be more forthcoming in sharing my faith and inviting people to join me here. So just like I said, the whole atmosphere is so welcoming and such.
I guess a lot of small conversations all added together to make a lot of big change. So I felt like I've grown a lot and been challenged, and it's been good.
It's really helpful to have like a community that kind of keeps you focused, honestly. Sometimes you get so focused on other things sometimes, and at least I do, forget about Jesus, forget about the mission. And then you go to church and you go to small group, and it's just nice to have that body of believers that you feel like you can relate with and are on that mission, and you're not alone, and yeah.
We've grown a ton since we came to Rock Hill. I think our eyes have been opened to how much religion really gets in the way.
Just looking at whatever I do, whatever I'm doing, seeing that there's a purpose behind it, and trying to understand, like really seek that out, and desire for God to move in that area.
It's more the focus that I've really, the real hands-on heart for the lost that's come out of being in this church, and not just the head knowledge and scripture and those kinds of things, but really applying those things with your hands into the community, and then let God work through that. Let God and then just be amazed at what God does.
Ready or not, ready or not, ready.